What's up, YouTube? I'm Mike, and today I'm going to shoot a quick video update on the whereabouts of my son. So I finally got some really good information. He's alive. So my son is alive. The information that we are getting is very dicey. It doesn't really add up. He says that he got into some kind of legal trouble and is now on probation. What I think happened is that he was already on probation and he violated the probation, and that's why he disappeared for a few weeks, because he was being held in a county facility and there was no reason for him to call trying to get bailed out, because when you have a probation violation, you can't get bailed out. You have to wait until you meet with your probation officer and he gives his recommendation to the judge. Whichever version of this is true is irrelevant. What matters is that my son is alive and he has committed some type of illegal behavior involving apparently Xanax and Percocet. So there's that. And because of this illicit behavior, he has been sentenced to 5 months of inpatient rehabilitation. So it sounds like that he had 6 months of probation. Basically, he's trying to stay in the rehab facility until his probation runs out. So I think he had a sum total of 6 months probation left, or like I said, I don't know. Whatever he did was significant enough that while he seems to be allowed to be around his mother, she is not allowed to take him anywhere. So I've had zero contact with her. I don't understand how that works. I just know that the probation officer is coming by his residence, whether that's an apartment or a hotel room. I have no idea where they're staying. The probation officer comes to his residence and picks him up and takes him to like the gym or any classes that he may be doing in the interim. And the probation officer is going to be the person who is going to drive him directly to the rehab facility and check him in there. His mother's not being allowed to do that. This rehab facility is 6 hours by car away from where they are currently living. So I've never been on probation. So I don't know, maybe somebody in the comments can tell me what the hell's going on here. I've never heard of probation officers taking you to the gym and driving you 6 hours away to check you into rehab facilities. I don't know. None of that makes any sense to me. So I don't know if he's on an ankle monitor, house arrest, pending his delivery to the rehab facility. I don't know any of those details to share with you. So he is alive, which is good, obviously, and he is hopefully going to at least be forced to get clean inside of this inpatient rehab facility, which he currently seems to be very excited to go to, because it's, they're all like fucking resorts. And so apparently he says it's voluntary, but that it was kind of forced attrition. Like, you could volunteer, you can sign here and agree to the probation officer's request that you go to inpatient therapy, or we will take you to court and the judge will force you to do it. So, call it voluntary if you want, but he's being put into a rehab facility. And so that in and of itself is very good news, because he clearly needs to be somewhere away from her where he can get actual hands-on drug rehab and psychotherapy and all of those kinds of things. And hopefully they can focus on some of his education shortcomings and get him back onto a pathway that will hopefully lead to him being a happy, healthy, productive American citizen. So there you have it. There have been a number of complete, my audience is interesting. A lot of you guys clearly don't listen, or your processor doesn't work real good. Maybe you were on the short bus or something. I don't know. I never said that I abandoned my son, and I certainly didn't abandon him over a vape pen. My son voluntarily chose to go live with his mother because he did not like the rules of my house. His mother got a judge to authorize this move. It was the single dumbest move you can imagine. And so I don't have the power to just go rescue him. There is a court order that grants her possession of this child. He is over the age of 13. He is free to choose what parent he wants to live with. Now, they could step in, the courts could step in and make a move because she's clearly not doing the job, but that has nothing to do with me. I didn't make any of these decisions. So for those of you who are in the comments like, oh my God, I can't believe you just gave up on your son over a fucking vape pen. Well, I can't believe that you can't listen to the fucking words that are coming out of my mouth, because I never said that. That nothing could be further from the truth. My wife and I did every single thing two human beings could possibly be asked to do, and we're not even legally allowed to talk about all of the problems that led to him leaving our residence because they are protected by a court of law. So rest assured, there were a lot of other things going on that were putting my other two children in danger, and so there was no choice but for him to no longer live in this residence. So if you want to continue judging, I don't give a shit, because you don't understand the situation. So again, there you have it. He's currently alive and well, and hopefully very soon we'll be checking into rehab, and hopefully very soon he will be getting back on his feet so that he can go on and live a healthy, productive life. Thank you for everyone who is concerned about him. He has a long road ahead, and I will give you any updates as I get them, because clearly I've decided to just share my entire life with you. Sorry about all that racket. On that note, I will end this video, and we'll see you on the next one.